Hello, my adoring fans. This is the last bowl of cereal you will see in Thailand on these videos. Well, at least for this trip. But yes, we were packed up and off in a taxi to the airport. The airport was cool. I've been here many a time before, felt super familiar. Saw some more of my favourite little robot friends. And I continue to be unable to check us in online with Thai Airways. Well, at least do it successfully. But I'd like you to meet Moody Deng. Similar to Moody Deng, but a moodier variety. But yes, couldn't come back without another gang member. You know me. Maddie is chilling with Moody Deng as we speak. But yeah, we were in a satellite terminal or something. Where they have these cool elephants. And here's our plane. Our plane was a little bit delayed, but not too bad. Only about half an hour or so. So we had a nice relaxing time on the plane. Just chilling. And then, we were off to Singapore. Had a meal. The meal was okay. I liked everything except for those two little plates in the top right. Gave one of them to Maddie and the other one I just stomached it down. But yeah, here we are. Singapore, Changi Airport, Terminal 2. There's Maddie. Our bags made it. Moody Deng made it. And then we got in a taxi with a very, very talkative taxi driver. Mum and Dad would have loved it. They could have endlessly nattered away. But we nattered away a little bit. Anyway, this is our room. It's a bit smaller than our Thai one, but it is very nice. It's just very compact. It reminds me a lot of like Hong Kong and I guess also Singapore or any of these kind of like, or even, well, maybe not so much Tokyo. There we had quite a spread out room, but any of these kind of like big Asian cities which are expensive, you end up with a bit of a smaller room. But it's got a very nice view of the pool. Maybe we'll check out the pool, I don't know. I think we're on the 13th floor. So, yeah. Good internet. Now, this is relevant for something that will either appear at the end of the video or in tomorrow's video, depending on how I feel by the end of this voiceover. Maybe I'll put it in tomorrow's video. Yeah, I'll do that. But anyway, magic lifts, where they just know which one to take you on when you scan a keycard. But yeah, we were walking around. We wanted to just go and explore because we we left our room at like maybe 8:30 or something. So it was quite late in the day. There wasn't much else to do. Saw that cool building with trees halfway up it. Halfway up it. Went to a 7-Eleven. Didn't actually buy any of these snacks, but we did buy a bottle of water. Even though you can drink the water in Singapore, we just didn't have a bottle. But yeah, we went to Marina Bay. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And basically we've been here before, so we weren't too mind blown. But it was very cool seeing it in the dark. I don't think we saw it in this light before. And I got a 360 view of basically everything I thought was important. Which was good. But yeah, now the reason this video is so long is because we were waiting around to see a light show. But then I think the light show was happening on the other side of the bay.
We were standing on the wrong side.
Yeah, we were standing on the wrong side. But I'm not convinced we're fully standing on the wrong side because all the advertising for it shows it from this angle. And we saw a lot of cool stuff on the lights. But yeah, I've got a 6-minute long video. Which
Enjoy!
probably isn't really required. It's definitely not good enough. But maybe when we go again tomorrow, maybe there'll be a different angle. It won't be for 6 minutes though. I'll probably just do like, I don't know, 24 seconds maybe. Maybe if I'm feeling spicy I'll go for 30. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I've got to fill the time now. I know it's a 6-minute long video. So yeah, we're not staying in this building because it would be like £500 a night. But it was tempting. But no, I guess I'll tell you what we're planning to do tomorrow. So, after I finish recording this voiceover, I've got a raid on WoW, which will probably go on until 5 in the morning. Then at 10 in the morning, well, 10-ish, I'm waking up and Maddie and I are going to go to some island. What's the island called, Mads?
Sentosa.
Sentova?
Yeah.
Or Sentosa?
Sentosa.
Sentosa. And then there apparently there's a beach and a cable car. And on the way into Singapore, I was watching the outside of plane camera. And we saw lots and lots and lots of ships, which makes sense because we're in the the Straits, right? Where all the ships from China come over to the UK and other places. And they all need to pass through this tiny, tiny strait, I guess. Maybe they need to stop off here for some reason, maybe, I don't know. But pretty sure they all need to trundle on through. Probably got to pay some toll. The Trolls toll. But yeah, so hopefully we can also see some of those. Because the island is on the south side of Singapore, which is the water side. So that's what I'm hoping for. And then we might swing by a basketball court as well, which would be good. Hopefully we have time. But then we need to hit up 2 light shows. So one is this, but from the other side of the bay. And one is in some big park. What's it called? Gardens by
the Bay.
Gardens by the Bay. So hopefully you'll have more of this in tomorrow's video. Otherwise we haven't achieved our goal. But yeah, Singapore, pretty nice city. It's really similar to London in some ways. Kind of similar to Sydney. Kind of similar to kind of similar to Tokyo, I guess, maybe.
London.
Yeah, but it's really similar to London. It's very clean, but there's a lot of people out drinking, isn't there?
Yeah.
And we were just in the lobby, past midnight, and there was still people. They still had the bar, the hotel lobby open. So yeah, I reckon that they seem to work hard, but also I guess play quite hard too. And there's not much else you can do for fun, I think, in Singapore except for drinking. Compared to Thailand, for example. Connect the dots yourself. But yeah, good time. Big fan of Singapore. Nice place. Definitely a worthwhile stopping point between the UK and New Zealand, if that ever is useful or relevant to anyone. I was obviously a big fan of the old Hong Kong stopping point for some of my previous trips out. This kind of reminds me of Hong Kong, so maybe that's why I like it. But yeah, no, definitely a good place. And Changi Airport, we got out, so we landed. The taxi guy was texting me when we landed immediately, and that was at 22, and I think we were out waiting for the taxi at 12 past, so 32 minutes, boom, easy peasy. I think we almost spent more time waiting for the taxi, but not quite. But very different than our arrival in Bangkok Airport, where we go and look for our name on a piece of paper, and then some woman yells at us to go stand somewhere, and then 20 minutes later we have a taxi. So, they're certainly more techie here in Singapore. But I kind of imagine that Singapore is what London would look like if, we'd split from the rest of the UK, and the rest of the UK would end up being Malaysia. But I'm pretty sure Singapore was kicked out of Malaysia. Please, someone correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's historically true. When they were forming, upon getting independence, they were no, we don't want Singapore. I feel like that was just, they fumbled. They really fumbled on that one. Because it's a mega city. And I feel like you'd want that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it would give too much power to the people of Singapore versus the other Malaysians. I don't know. Also saw some adverts that said you can get a certain amount of data for Singapore with huge quantities of roaming data in Malaysia, which makes total sense. But I was then kind of wondering how often does someone leave Singapore if they live in Singapore? Because I don't leave London super often, right? I probably only leave it to go maybe see some friends or do some sport somewhere. So what do they do? And do they go over the land border? Because I've been over it. And that was heinous. But maybe it's easier if you're a Singapore citizen. But anyway, we've got through the 6 minutes of filler. So yeah, we walked back via some interesting bridge. Took Maddie a different route. Maybe not quite as awe-inspiring as the route we got there on the way, but I thought, hey, we'll try something else out. Saw this theatre. Pretty sure it was in honour of Queen Vicky, so that's cute. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And then, yeah, we were like walking the other side from all the people who tried to get you to come in and eat their food. And we instead went to Burger King. I've been craving a burger today. So Burger King seemed like the easiest late night option.
Please let us cross.
Oh yeah, and then we waited here for about, I don't even know how long, maybe 4 minutes to cross this road. But right after I filmed that video, it let us through. Anyway, hope you all had a good day. And adios.